So it's our first night in the Allegheny Mountains and on our overlanding trip with the Spartan Overland group and some of the Toyotas, or actually they're all Toyotas. So I'm getting ready to make dinner and I'm making carne asada. Go figure. Just give me a second. So we have carne asada. You guys have seen us throw this down on the campfire before. Cool thing about carne asada is that it's super, super easy. So what I do is get carne, is it picada? Is that how it's pronounced? On the packet, the kind of meat, P-I-C-A-D-A, carne picada. Yeah. So that's the cut of meat that I get from the grocer. And then, because it's already chopped like this, which is really cool. And then I take and I add my own seasonings. Now, you can add your own seasonings, or they make these great little packages of seasonings, just in the package aisle of seasonings, and just sprinkle it in a bag. So I put it into a gallon baggie, put the carne in there, or basically bits of steak, and throw the seasoning in on top, massage it down, and then roll the bag nice and tight and stick it in the freezer a couple of days before our trip. I do this for two reasons. Number one, when I freeze it, it adds extra ice per se to the cooler, so it helps keep everything nice and cool, and then it just stores really well. So we're going to cook this down. On the Blackstone. Nom, 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 nom. So I know that seems like a lot of meat, but the great thing, it's a lot of meat for Jeremy and I for two, or for dinner for one night. But we do have guests here, and if they decide to dig in, then that'll be great. If not, I can bag this back up, stick it back in the cooler, and we can use it for steak and eggs later on while we're on the trail. So while the carne asada is cooking down, just to show you a couple of things that we've got to go with them. We've got some flour tortillas, some shredded cheese. I love guacamole, so I get these little spicy guacamole packages because they store easily in the cooler. And then also some pico de gallo. So this is just in a package at Walmart. I don't know if they make it there or not. Either way, it seems to be fresh. And so I just take and put it in a baggie because it stores better in the cooler. Takes up less room. And then, of course, we've got some nightcaps. Little Knob Creek to get the campfire going. And then we'll finish off with some salted caramel whiskey just because it's super freaking tasty. And all of this is set up on our new Ruck Rack. If you are unfamiliar with Ruck Rack, be sure to go online and follow them. I'll have them listed down in the comments. It's Ruck Rack, R-U-C-R-U-K, or A-K, excuse me. Anyway, this is a really super awesome rack, all made in America. It has a shelf on the bottom that we are carrying a tote on while we travel. It's pretty dusty because we've been on about 95 miles worth of trails today. And then the top part is a table with cup holders. The cool thing is that both of these pieces fold up flat against the tire if I need for them to. So be sure to check them out. The link is down below so you can see more about this amazing ruck rack. Carne asada. Look at that. It's browning up beautifully. It's all nice and seasoned. It smells delicious. The Blackstone does an amazing job. I love the Blackstone while we're out on the trail. I got the 17-inch. It is the smaller version, but for me and Jeremy, it just works beautifully because I can pick it up. It has a bag. It has a cover. And it cooks plenty for us. I've even only have one pot that I use out here because I don't want a bunch of stuff to carry, so I have a pot out here, and I can just throw it on the Blackstone as well. So it's all coming together nicely. So now I'm warming up some tortillas on the Blackstone. Just let those get nice and toasty, and then we get to fill them up And here we go. Carne asada, pico de gallo, and guacamole. Looks delicious.